Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend DG Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
In brightest day,
in blackest nights,
No evil shall escape my sight.
but those who worship evil's might.
beware my power.
Green Lantern's light. Hello and welcome back to another week of Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, Master of the Court is.
I am Will. Hey, everyone.
And got two issues for you tonight, kids. Green Lantern number 120 and Green Lantern Secret Files and Origins number 2.
I have thoughts about the story in number 2.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I have thoughts.
I'm sure you do. Starring a certain favorite character.
Perhaps.
All right. All right. There's no real Green Lantern news. But did you see the announcement today from former Green Lantern star Ryan Reynolds?
Yes, my wife was watching that. Yeah. I was like, what is this? Oh, he's announcing Deadpool 3. Okay.
Yes. And also, do you see who's going to be in the movie with him?
Yeah, I like that. I got nothing. Hey, Hugh, you want to be Logan again? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I thought that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome.
So I thought Hugh Jackman was done. So good job, Disney, backing up what must have been a very large truck of money to Hugh Jackman's house. Yes.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. I mean, because Logan was what? Was it 2017? 2018?
Something like I'm gonna guess 2017, but here, let me look it up. That was his last thing, wasn't it? Logan was 2017. March of 2017. So, geez, a little over 5 years ago.
Wow.
5 years ago. I know. It doesn't seem like it.
That is quite a long time.
But doesn't feel like guys were supposed to have a 9-year-old either, but here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Don't get me started on that. I am curious about when the Secret Files and Origins shipped. Because I'm wondering, was it before or after Day of Vengeance?
Day of Judgment?
Day of Judgment. Why do I keep saying Vengeance? Because it's the Spectre. Okay.
How would we? Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at because it usually gives me a cover date and let's see. Is there a date on here? Why do you think this was written before Day of Judgment, or?
I'm curious because I'm not sure. Let's see.
Cover date was September 1999.
On sale date was July 8th of 99.
Huh.
So we can check Day of Judgment. What if they came out around the same time? Oh, and that credits page. Oh, the designer, letterer, whoever did that credits page. Oh, they were not nice. They were not nice at all. Light text on a light background. Oh my God.
Yeah. There was. Oh yeah. Did you read this digitally? Because you can barely see this even in the original
Yeah, it's just
Paper, yeah.
insane. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, man.
I mean, you could barely see like the yellow, but yeah, the white letters, yeah.
Yeah, just it ain't happening. It's not happening. All right, Day of Judgment. Day of Judgment. So July 8th of 99 for Secret Files and Origins. And
Wait.
looks like September 1st of 99. So this came a couple months later. So because it felt like that little Spectre haunting thing, what that 4-pager, which I'm sure we'll get to,
Oh, in the
that
back,
felt like very much of a setup, right?
like
You know, this-
retconning, yes.
yeah, very much of a setup. Anyway, I'm sorry, I was curious. Thank you for allowing me to indulge my curiosity.
No problem. So I'm trying to think what else. Oh, did you? I watched the second episode last night. Did you watch the first episode of Quantum Leap yet?
Yes, we watched the second episode at lunch today.
What did you think?
I don't know. It's interesting.
Mm.
We've also been slowly watching the old series to catch up.
I know. Okay. What did you think? Were you like, wait a minute? Is there no waiting room?
Yeah. I'm still curious. Yeah, where are these people going? But yeah, I mean it's enjoyable so far. The actress that played Al's wife is the same one from the original series, which I think is
Oh, nice.
pretty darn cool, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean that is cool. Definitely. And apparently I think Scott Bakula said that he turned down making an appearance in the first one via his Twitter feed or something. I'd have to look
You mean in
that
the
up
first
again.
episode?
Yeah.
Fine, let's just see as long as we get him in here eventually. Because I mean, okay, kids, spoilers, but I mean, last night's episode where they said, "Oh yeah, it's like they're looking for like a central point in time." Is that going to be where he's at?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is he going to be in that bar or something?
The bar. Yeah.
Oh, watch Ben walk in, and this time, Sam's the bartender.
That would be interesting. Well, there are. If I remember right, and see, I've only seen a scattering of episodes, so we're working our way through all of them.
Mhm.
But aren't there like some evil quantum leapers too?
Towards the end, they did that only for a few episodes. I don't know if they ever really fully explained like where they came from
Okay.
and stuff. So
Okay. I wonder if that's involved somehow.
yeah, I was gonna say they have wiggle room to do whatever they want with that if they want to do
Mhm.
something with that.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's got way better special effects than the first series.
Well, yeah, the first one came out what late 80s.
Late
So
80s,
yeah,
89. Yeah.
I'd hope so.
I think you and I could probably do better special effects, with the computers we have on our desks these days than 30 years ago. Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a lot of. I mean, it's fun. I like a lot of the actors and actresses they have on the show. I mean, I think it's going to be good. I'm enjoying it definitely.
And it was kind of funny to see a hologram in space because she didn't need, of course, she didn't need a suit or anything.
Yeah.
But then
And
he leaped out. Then he leaped out. She's still standing there. I'm like, wait a minute. Shouldn't she be
That doesn't work. Yeah.
thrown back to the imaging chamber because they tune into his brainwave. So if he's gone, she shouldn't still be there.
Exactly.
But no, I'm enjoying it. But yeah, some of the technical things, unless he's leaping in and he's just no one
Pushing
else
them aside. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not leaping out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably just like, it's easier. It's easier than
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, I hope we see Bakula eventually.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Very cool.
Oh,
Anything else going on?
Are you still caught up on She-Hulk?
Yes. That's good.
Last week was the wedding episode.
Yeah.
And all the fanboys are mad that we didn't pay off that Daredevil tease from the week before.
Of course, they're gonna stretch that out, man.
Well, there's only 3 episodes left, so
maybe the episode 9.
they could always do another. Oh my god! He already made the announcement. What if Deadpool shows up in the last episode or something?
Needing.
You don't talk to the audience. I talk to the audience.
Yeah. What? That's my shtick. So, any news around Dark Crisis? What are we waiting for? The next issue to come out? What, a couple weeks?
Yeah, 4 was out a while. That Flash issue came out last week.
Oh, okay.
Hal wasn't in it, so
Oh,
I'm assuming he's just going to be pounding around with Barry in the main Dark Crisis series, maybe.
gotcha. Oh, so with them on the one with them on the cover?
I don't know. I haven't seen that unless that was like a variant. I haven't seen that cover anywhere. So.
Oh, okay. Because I remember seeing that cover, I just didn't know. And I'm pretty sure it was a Flash issue, right?
I don't know. That's what I thought, but yeah, like I said, unless they're gonna do it in Dark Crisis, because Wally's pretty much holding down the regular Flash
title.
Yeah. Then Barry, in the last issue of Dark Crisis, Barry showed up and kind of rescued Hal. All right, let me pull this up. Looking for a date here, because Dark Crisis number 5, I believe, is the next one. Oh, here we go. On sale. Oh, October 4th. So next week.
Yep. Awesome.
Yep. Oh no, at the beginning of the month, you're probably gonna have to wait till what, the end of October to
read that one? Yeah, darn it. Oh well. I'll live vicariously through you for the 3 weeks that I have to wait, or 4 weeks I have to wait to get my order in.
Hopefully by January we get some good some Green Lantern.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've beat that horse.
Hopefully,
that dead horse.
Hopefully it's not just Alan and Jade. We hopefully more than them and JSA to hold us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think that's it. They got not a lot going. Oh, did you watch any Stargirl season 3 yet? The new season?
No, I don't think we even finished season. I don't think we finished season 2. We need to get back to that and okay. Superman and Lois as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have time on Superman and Lois because I don't think that comes back till next year. So
yeah. Of course, we're going to be working our way through Quantum Leap, so I think they're going to be in the rotation after that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can push off Superman and Lois for a while. Oh, you're gonna watch Flash because when it comes back, it's gonna be its last season. So
I don't know. We were watching that for a while, and then we just kind of drifted away from it.
Yeah,
haven't drifted back.
The last two seasons or so have been lukewarm. Yeah. I tried to blame it on like COVID and stuff, but then the longer it went on and like nothing, I was like, nothing's changing. All right. Well, I know we only got 2 issues tonight, but should we get to these issues? Because there's a bunch of things in the Secret Files and Origins.
Yeah.
Although, all right, yeah. Do you want to do the Secret Files and Origins first?
Oh, sure. Why not?
All right.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, because it says, yes, Sentinel interview, Jade's new power, tastiest GL Flash team ups. And yes, kid, who knows who does what story? Because yes, the first page, yes, you can barely read it. Although, look, if you look, man, you could read that bottom of the page where the president, editor in chief are all at, and and all the copyright stuff at the bottom. You could read that clear as
Yeah,
day.
but you can't read any of the credits. Yeah,
Nope.
that's the way it works.
So yeah, okay. I was gonna say I have a synopsis for the issue 120, but not for any of this. So,
Well, you want to do 120 first then?
No, we can do this. No. Let's
Okay.
let's do this. But the first story, Keeping Secrets, by friend of the show.
This is Ron Mars. You are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Penciler Cully Hamner. See, inks Rob Stoll and Howard Chum. Colors Tom McGraw. Digital Chameleon. John Costanza. Letterer. And Richards and Dooley edits. Sorry, I'm reading it right off the page, but so this one's a flashback. So who do we see on the first page, Will?
We see.
He's like play my drop, kid, play my drop.
Of course, somehow Jordan.
That's who we see. And it was great. Cully Hamner, is artist, awesome artist. But this failed for me on a couple of points.
Yeah.
One, I really didn't like. I mean, I get the setup at the end of it. I know your secret, to Kyle, but I really don't like having everybody be connected before they're connected.
I felt
it was kind of a needless retcon.
Exactly.
And also having a Russian soldier there, that's kind of an act of war. So I felt like that was a little something. I don't know. I thought it was beautifully done, and I kind of get what they were going for, but it didn't work for me.
I guess without trying to age the story, they were just trying to do. He was trying to say, "Oh, yes, remember it's Hal, so it's Cold War."
Yeah.
And I'm assuming this is like right out. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, but it's right after he gets the ring because even Tom doesn't know he's Green Lantern yet.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just feel like it was a needless retcon of the origin.
Yeah.
Now, which is funny because I feel like Secret Origin that Jeff Johns does, 2008, I guess, it's like 30 issues into that Green Lantern Volume 4. It makes some pretty big changes to the origin as well, but it's all in service to that overriding story that Johns is telling. So I feel like that works a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
This, I don't know that it added a lot. I mean, yeah, Hal's brave and fearless. Okay, cool. I mean, we got that, and then he's Green Lantern, and there you go. I mean, it was nice to see him, but I really don't think that the story added a whole lot,
Yeah. Because this FBI agent Ray White shows up. Yes,
Yeah.
Supposedly. Oh yeah, there's supposedly an alien spacecraft, and blah 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 blah. But he even tells Hal, "Oh no, I'm sure it's nothing, but I got to do the paperwork." So Carol insists Hal show that Ray around, and
his last name is not White.
No, it's like in most of the Hal's origins, doesn't he like bury that shit? It's because it's Abin Sur. Abin Sur's dead body in that ship. In most of them, doesn't he bury that ship or get rid of it?
I think if you look at even in Emerald Dawn, I almost said Emerald Twilight. You should reach to the screen and slap me. Anyway, Emerald Dawn, I think that's what he did, or it blew up and the ring protected him. Is that what happened?
I think
the ship
so.
blew up and it protected. Yeah.
But even like pre-crisis, because I remember like there were one of those issues after John had taken over and met, and Hal doesn't have a ring or anything. He goes to like a mountain or something. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is the mountain I put on top of Abin Sur's ship or something." So he just puts like a tombstone on top of the mountain or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird.
Because if you don't want people asking questions, maybe don't leave the giant spaceship just sitting there.
Yeah, exactly. In the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. Because Hal's
I
like,
don't know.
when Ray wants to go, and he's
I
like,
mean, the art was great on it. I really
oh
liked
yeah,
it.
I love the art.
The twist, spoiler, the twist of him being Kyle Rayner's dad.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know. That was like a bridge too far.
Again, is it Ron Mars? Is it somebody in editorial? I mean, it just seems like as time marches on, we're trying to make that, Ganthet's pick of Cal not so random.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And I think I was watching I think it's Mosaic Comics does a podcast, which is really good, by the way. He was talking about the villains and who has the best villains.
Mm-hmm.
And I took issues with a few of the things he said because one, he basically says Kyle has the best villains because the villains that Kyle faces are very much designed to be a perfect match for Kyle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's about legacy, it's about all the things that, go into the makeup of Kyle. And all of those villains, speak directly to that, that he's not the torchbearer yet, but he will be.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was really interesting. But then again, if you look at Kyle's villains, as a group, none of them really stand out and have stood the test of time, right?
Yeah, no.
So
because it's like I mean, I know Cal hasn't been around lately, but it's like name me a Cal villain who's around today.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what I was thinking too. So they were uniquely qualified to be his villains, and they were great villains for him. But now that the core was gone, now it's back again. Whatever our state is at the moment, they don't work as well for the other land, the other human land,
Yeah.
Guy and John and and everybody else. So yeah, I mean I feel like there was a push to make him less the everyman. Because there was this, I don't know, they wanted him to be worthy, right, of the
Mm-hmm.
ring. But ultimately, not everybody can just be worthy. So, but he made himself worthy. He proved himself worthy. So I really, this monkeying around with the tying his father to Hal's origin is just kind of weird to me. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just like, oh, he gets injured. It's just like, oh, Hal, tell me your origin. And Hal tells him his origin. It's like, really?
Yeah. This differs from Emerald Dawn and Emerald Dawn 2. Where's Sinestro? Sorry. Also, seriously differences of Secret Origin, which we'll get to.
And did we ever find out who sends this letter to Cal? It's like, I know your secret.
I do not know the answer to that. I may have to ask that one on. We'll have to do some research, or I may have to ask that on Reddit just to see if somebody knows the answer to that.
Yeah. And Cal must be around 25 because when they flash the Cal, it's a decade later. But then when Aaron was in the car with Hal, he was like, "Oh, I walked away from my son and my wife. Boy must be around 15 right now."
Yeah. And if this is the quote unquote Ruskies, then this story happened 10 years earlier in 1989, right? Before the fall of the Berlin Wall. Yeah. Gosh, sometimes I feel really old.
Yeah. I feel old. I can just imagine you.
Oh, you wound me, sir.
I'm kidding. Hey, I make fun of Ray, and he's only like 2 months older than me.
I'm more than 2 months older than you.
I
know. So that was the first story. Beautifully, I thought the art was great. I mean, it looked beautiful. It's just, I didn't like some of the choices, and I questioned some of the choices.
We're just piling stuff on Hal now. That he's gone. Yeah.
Yeah. And tying, I didn't like them tying Kyle to Hal's origin at all.
I mean, I guess maybe enough time has passed since Emerald Twilight, but I'm just like, boy, for for a company who really wanted to get Hal out of the way, we really keep coming back and flashing back to Hal days,
a
don't we?
lot. Yeah. Oh, but I will say that Hal was not whiny, so that was cool. I
Yeah,
like that a
yeah.
lot. That was
Well,
good.
hey, it was the early. It was the like I said, it was the early days. No parallax, no oregano yet. So
Yeah. That's gonna be our thing. Oregano.
so yeah. Oh, then we get a bunch of
A
you get a
bunch
bunch
of
of Cal's through here.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause the first one's like Cal's parents, and then one on Cal.
Then we get another. Is that when the short story with Parallax shows up?
No. Well, next you get that. What is it? 2-page interview with Alan Scott.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait a second.
Which is kind of interesting, but also
I was gonna say who wrote that. It's hard to
you'd have
tell.
to look on the front page.
I know. Hold on, I might have it. 'Cause I was gonna say that reminds me of that Wonder Man interview. I'm like, it wouldn't be he will not be named, would it?
I don't think so.
Oh no, writer Scott Beatty.
Ah.
Yeah. But no, that just reminded me of that Wonder Man one they had in the back of the first couple Wonder Man.
Which was a great interview with some great art by someone who shows up in, is it this issue or the 120? It's 120. He does the art.
Oh. Isn't that? That's not. Oh, Jeff Johnson, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that is Scott Beatty.
Yep.
It's like Kevin McGuire does the art
like,
on that one.
There's like just like 3 panels of Alan. Well, and then there's one big panel on the second page.
Then we get another character profile.
Sentinel, yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we also get the power rings and batteries of the Green Lanterns.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then we get the first of our we get a couple of these 2-page
ads.
Yeah, kind of like the Hostess Twinkie ads back in the day, but these are Secret Files candy bars.
And this one was written by Mark Waid, I believe.
Yep, penciler Joe Stanton. Remember the old Guy Gardner artist?
Yep.
Yeah. So the first one's, of course, got Jay Garrick and Alan.
And then we get Radu's menu.
Yep.
Oh, and then we get the giant family tree.
Oh yeah. It starts with the Malthusians, yes. Which splits off the Owens and what? Oh, the Owens split off in the Controllers and Guardians of the Universe.
Yeah. And then you have the Zamarans over there on the far side of it.
Yeah, which spawns Star Sapphires. Controllers spawn Dark Stars and Effigy, who we'll get to next week. I love Guardians of the Universe. Oh no, we see what's this splitting off from the Guardians of the Universe? The Starheart, which gives us Alan Scott.
Yeah.
And then we get we get Molly and Rose. Yeah. Then from Rose we get Obsidian and Jade.
Oh.
Wait, here we go. Green Lantern Corps goes to Abin Sur, goes to Hal Jordan, and splitting off from Hal Jordan, Airwave and Airwave 2.
Yeah.
Larry Jordan and Harold Hal Jordan. John Stewart, Guy Gardner, which spawns Warrior. Cal Rayner, who spawns off Carrie Wren in the 30th century. Remember that, kid? Oh my God. Okay, split it off from Hal Jordan. Parallax, Hal Jordan, and then below that, Solar Director Paul Manning. Remember that, kid? Remember that from July, kids?
Summer of '69.
That's right. You all remember Summer of '69, correct?
This is Little Hawkeye, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Summer of '69.
Oh my. Oh, just you wait, my friend. Lilith Hellfire is coming up for a visit the last week of December, so
Nice.
maybe I can, maybe I get her on the last episode of the year. I think it might be a Spectre episode. Yeah. If anything gets her, it might be that. Yeah.
That's her favorite Hal Jordan, isn't it?
No, Parallax is her favorite, but,
Oh.
but I think she likes the Spectre stuff. Oh, but after the family tree, we get the two-page cartoon Big Shoes by Kyle Rayner.
Yeah, a submission to the Daily Planet, I believe, right?
Yes, sir. Basically what? Is this the blue? Is this guy the owner of the circus? But yes, this blue man chooses a clown because the circus needs clowns. Oh God, I'm the Yoder, Colonel Gardino. Oh my God. So where are the rest of the clowns? Oh, the humanity. Our star clown went nuts and drove off a cliff.
Oh, yeah.
Our star clown.
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
The star clown.
What do you think? Oh my God, has anyone else heard? What do you think? He was driving the clown car. 18 clowns dead. And of course, literally, he's a clown, so he has big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
But he meets the contortionist Pretzelina. You want to, get coffee or see a movie or sometime? Whatever. I'm flexible.
Nice.
Oh Lord. So yeah, but I guess there's gets a rejection letter. Dear Mr. Rayner, thank you for your recent submission. Big Shoes for inclusion in the Daily Planet's comics page. Unfortunately, at this time, we are not in a position to accept your strip. While your artwork shows obvious ability, your writing lacks the same promise. Your concept of a novice being drafted, and then you can't see the rest of the letter, but that would never work.
That would never work.
Then we get a foul page on Jade. First appearance, All-Star Squadron 25 from September 1983. Oh, then we get the Jade story.
Where she has plant powers? I don't know. That's a little...
From her mother, supposedly.
Yeah.
Written by Dana Curtin, Barb Kalberg, inker. Ken Lashley, penciler. Matt Webb, colorist. Ken Bruzenak, letterer. She's really serious about leaving Cal because she, I guess, finds an apartment. Well, Lee and Lee from the building knew about a sublet in the Lower East Side. But she's thinking about how she lost her powers. The whole thing with Cal went bad, and then she's a woman getting attacked and basically tries to disarm the guy with a knife, but he starts overpowering her. But as he's about to stab her in the head or something, then
plant powers activate.
That's right. She's like, either they're putting something special in the water these days, or I just nailed this guy with my mother's powers. So I'm trying to remember. I don't think they go far with this.
I don't think they do either.
Because I'm pretty sure, I forget how far we get into it, but in the Winnick run, I believe they get back together. Well, they know they get back together, but I think it is in the Winnick run.
Mm-hmm.
The end, ... question mark. Oh, and then we get the next Secret Files candy bar ad, this time with Hal Jordan and Barry Allen, also written
Nice.
by Mark Waid.
Mm-hmm.
This time with pencils by Gil Kane.
Wow. It's
So
pretty awesome, isn't it?
I mean, you're making it look authentic because Gil Kane.
Yeah. There from the start.
So yeah, so this time instead of Nazis, they're fighting aliens. Oh God. Not a chance. They gave themselves away when they were trapped by the great taste of Secret Files candy bars. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we get the two-page file on Cal's Rogues Gallery.
Mm-hmm.
Effigy, Fatality. There's some 90s names for you. Effigy, Fatality, Sonar, Magan. Remember him from the New Corps?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Manhunter Android. You fight a robot in one issue, and all of a sudden he makes the Rogues Gallery.
That's right. Well, he does have it. It's art.
That's
He
true.
has the head somewhere.
And of course, Graven.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And then we get the 1, 2, 3, 4-page, I guess, like you were saying, teaser, because this takes place right after 0 Hour, where yes, Parallax gets visited by the Spectre.
Yep.
Nothing will come of this.
Surely not.
Well, yes, it will. Then don't call me Shirley.
In Day of Judgment, which we last week on the show, last 2 weeks on the show.
Exactly.
Which was interesting because I feel like that kind of went out of its way to show Hal as, I'm not gonna let you send this guy to hell, blah blah, but very heroic. And then we have Parallax, and then the Spectre's like, I'll get to you later.
This Hal Jordan's a hero. I tell you, he put his life on the line for Evil Star.
Exactly.
When Evil Star created his weapon, the Star brand.
Wow, it's a bane of 2 universes now, right? Or 3.
Exactly.
Star Blast. Ugh.
That's we got plenty of mementos from that.
Yes.
I am God.
That would be one of them.
Yes. Should have been like, hey, I'm not going to let you send Evil Star to hell, man. It's going to lower the property values. I love, but I love when Hal. Wait a minute. So is this is all taking place in Hal's head? But when he's like, looks like he's taking off with Evil Star, he's like, I'm not surprised with all your power, your wisdom, your righteousness, and sermons. You've never heard of redemption. Wink.
Subtle, very subtle.
Be waiting for, Spectre. It is not yet time. For now, I will not take action, not until I can no longer see the man who was, and hopefully one day will be again. Hal Jordan. Wait a minute. Let me make sure I got this right. Okay. I thought I saw another name, but yeah, no, you think this was setting up Day of Judgment? Writer Jeff Johns.
Maybe. Who's the artist?
Sean Martinborough.
Oh, no, not the same artist as Day of Judgment.
No,
that was Matt somebody.
But I'm just saying, same writer. Same writer.
Definitely a setup.
And then we get another page on the supporting cast: Guy Gardner, Jon Stewart, and Marin.
I don't think we see her maybe one more time, and then we don't see her again at all.
I know she shows up once or twice. I mean, I was gonna say I know at least once or twice more in Judd Winnick's run, but yeah, after a while she leaves him, and like I don't think we ever see her again. Well, so what? She's just wandering the earth. I don't know.
Wandering the earth, walking the roads.
And then, if not before, New 52 probably just wiped her off out of continuity.
If she was a Dark Star, she'd probably make a pretty decent Green Lantern.
You would think. I know you would. I mean, again, different writers, but don't you think? Well, yeah. Once we get the rebirth, wouldn't John be like, "Oh, hey, why don't we give her a ring?"
Yeah.
No, she dumped me. And then we get like a 2-page foul on the well, it just says the core, but I guess the new core.
The new core, yeah.
And it's just like, that's odd because we don't see them again, do we?
I don't think we ever see them again.
And then we get a foul page on the dragon, who we'll see in a few minutes here in issue 120.
Yeah, exactly. But they spoilers, they kind of burn a whole page on him, and I don't think we're going to be seeing him again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then the issue just ends with the last of those Secret Files candy bars ads, once again by Mark Waid, but this time Cal and Walter West. But no, I mean, we did the first issue of this, so I don't know. Does this one seem like there's more filler in this issue than like actual stories?
Yeah, well, it's lots of those secret file type.
The pages, and
profile entries, and things like that.
Yeah, we got like at least 3 of those 2-page, candy bar ads, and
then we got the family history of Green Lantern, kind of the family tree.
Yeah.
But lots of profiles.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of profiles.
I mean, pretty much when you're thinking story, the only thing was that Hal story in the beginning, the Jade one, and then I mean, if you want to count that
4-pager.
Yeah, and then if you want to count that 2 pages of Cal's cartoon, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, unless you count those candy bar ads, but
which are pretty cool.
I mean, seriously. I mean, it's cute, but I'm like, we wasted a page on Radu's menu.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not like it's like, oh, hey, something on this menu is going to come up later. No, it's just food and drink.
Coffee, must have coffee.
Tea, regular or herbal. See, kids. Oh God, eggs a la Radu with paprika and chives. Ooh, for $2.50. Okay. Check the board for today's sandwich, $5. So, all right. So, are there any other thoughts on this, Will?
No, I mean,
we've checked it off our list.
We've checked it off the list, yeah. I mean, and that first story, and it was a really good looking story. It didn't work for me from we're gonna tie everything together.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about prequels and stuff like this, is like when we try to like tie past stuff to present stuff. It's like you don't have to tie Cal and Hal together.
No. They came from completely different areas of the world, and they didn't meet until they met. You don't have to set, more backstory for them. I mean, I don't know.
Hal was never tied to John or Guy.
Yeah.
It worked fine.
Exactly.
All right, so you ready to get to 120?
Let's do it.
All right, Green Lantern Volume 3, number 120 from January 2000. We're in 2000!
Woohoo! We're only 22 years behind.
Hey, man, we just did, 10 years in 87 episodes, dude. So
That's right. 10 years in one. We're moving 10 times the speed of time.
we'll be caught up in, another 160-some episodes.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're making a Green Lantern book again by then.
Yeah, one would hope.
Hey, and that's taking a month break for summer of 69 too, okay?
Yeah. Well, we went back and did some classic issues. So.
Yes. All right, so yes, Green Lantern number 120, January 2000. Target. Not the store kids. Once again, written by friend of the show, Ron Mars.
This is Ron Mars. You are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
And penciler, the classic penciler from many things, including the 90s Wonder Man. And yes, please, sir, we would like to chat with you soon, Mr. Jeff Johnson.
Yes, beautiful art.
Yes.
Beautiful art.
Inker Cam Smith, colorist Rob Schwager, letterer Sean Cannot, and editors Bob Schreck and L.A. Williams. Yeah, because I was going to say that's not a Jeff Johnson cover, right? Is that a Banks?
I don't think so.
No. Oh wait, I might say on here. Oh no, cover artist Daryl Banks.
Oh.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It doesn't look like you could kind of tell it's a Banks, but something's, I don't know if it's like a different inker. So there's something about it.
Something different about it, yeah.
All right, so Cal Rayner is in his apartment and in deep thoughts regarding his love life when suddenly Alan Scott appears behind him. Well, yeah, he's at his drawing board at 5 a.m. with headphones on, and Alan Alan just wants to pick up the remaining stuff belonging to his daughter Jade. Cal again wants to talk to her, but apparently Jade does not think there's anything else left to say. I love Cal. He's just like, oh crap, not only did I lose her, but I don't want to take off her father, who's like
the original Green Lantern, yeah.
One of the original superheroes, yeah. Yeah, because Alan says he's like, I'm not trying to take sides, and you don't want me to take sides because you will lose.
Yeah, exactly.
But even Alan says he's like, you know what, I really didn't have the greatest track record with women back in the day either.
So it's all good. So it's all good.
Yeah, but with current retcons, it is very early in the morning, but Cal still hopes to get some coffee at Radu's. Indeed, I love how he just leaps off his fire escape and creates a
cushion.
Yeah, in the alley. Yeah. Indeed, Cal meets Radu in front of the shop, but then a sniper bullet pierces the window next to both of them. Yeah, that's funny because Radu's like, "What were you doing in the alley? Taking out the garbage."
Yeah.
But yeah, bullet hits the window. More shots are not fired, and so Radu is able to explain who might be after him. Here we go, kids. When Radu lived in Romania, he was a member of the secret police. But after marrying, he and his wife Elena wanted to leave the country. A cruel colleague named Dracul was sent after them. Yeah, I heard that dude's a real bloodsucker.
Yeah, I know.
Radu was able to flee, but Elena did not catch the train to Vienna, and Radu never saw her again.
This gets pretty dark because yeah.
Now it seems that Dracul wants to finish his job. Radu knows the gunshot was an invitation, so he intends to meet Dracul on the rooftop of the opposite building. Radu wants Cal to stay away, but after a few minutes, it is Green Lantern who interferes in a fight between Radu and Dracul. But Cal is not careful enough and takes a bullet into his right shoulder. Seconds later, Radu takes care of him, saying that Dracul slipped and fell off the roof. Okay, Jason Todd. Radu calls Green Lantern by his real name as he knew all along about his secret identity. Cal does not want to go to the hospital. Instead, he calls Donna Troy, who shows up all with green skin, and sits at Cal's bedside until he feels better.
Are there any notes about that there?
I'm looking. I'm not seeing any notes.
Let me see what I can see
Oh,
here.
Donna shows up looking all She-Hulk.
Yes, it says here, Radu's past comes back to haunt him, and Kyle has to save him from danger, but gets shot. And Donna inexplicably turns green. That's all it says. I'm looking at the
Nice.
comics.org entry for it.
And I know we don't want to like write characters, especially Cal, like perfect, but I'm like, yeah, because the guy basically gets a shot off while Cal's not looking, shoots him in the shoulder. I'm like, if Radu told you this guy's like a, like one of the most deadly assassins in the world, I mean, wouldn't you keep like a field up while, until this guy is taken out?
Perhaps, yeah, maybe.
Guys are just getting cocky. I'm Green Lantern. I can't get shot.
You got shot.
I know.
And we're coming up on Ron Mars's final issue of his initial run, I guess, because he does the last 6 issues of this volume.
Yeah. We're gonna do 121 through 124 next week, and then it's so weird. I mean, we'll get there, but in 2 weeks, we're doing a few, and like the first one in 2 weeks will be his last. 125 is his last one, which almost seems like a fill-in, but yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
So we're almost next 2 weeks we're gonna be covering the last of Ron Mars for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of. That's 60, 75 issues.
Something.
77.
I mean, he started at 48. Right?
48, yeah.
48, right? Yeah.
There's been a fill-in or two, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Booster Golds. Remember the Booster Gold?
That's 2 of them, yeah.
So Cal doesn't want to go to the hospital, and yes, like we said, Donna shows up looking all green. Which again, next week, wait till you read the issues. Yeah, I think I don't know if they it's a mistake, and they're like, let's retcon that. So I wonder if someone wasn't just paying attention. It was just like, that's supposed to be Jade.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'll have to see if I can poke around the letter columns.
Yeah.
After that, and see if they meant to do that, which I don't think they did, but maybe they did. I don't know. We'll see I'll see if I can find those letter columns.
Ooh, look what I found on the last page. I'm gonna go looking for this from Wildstorm Comics. Star Trek Voyager, False Colors.
Cool. Hey, is that
a prestige format one shot?
Is that one of the Moys doing the art?
Yes, art by Jeffrey Moy and W.C. Carani. Yes, good eye.
On the Legion. They were on the Legion for quite a while, yeah.
Kids, I basically just held that up to the camera. Probably not the best shot. Yeah, I was like, yeah, is that one of the Moys? Find that. Oh, look, Catwoman for Game Boy Color. All right. So what did you think of the whole Radu reveal here?
That was quite an info dump.
Is this like another retcon? It's like, oh hey, Alfred's not just a butler,
he's a spy. I don't know. This one didn't bother me as much because we didn't really know anything about Radu at this point. So it just, it worked because it kind of explains why he runs, his coffee shop, and it gives him a tragic past and a villain for the issue. So yeah, I mean, I could see this one working. Although Kyle at this point has literally stopped a supernova with his ring. A dude with a gun should not be, threats.
Yeah.
So there's that. He's faced down Graven. He's faced down lots of people that are really, really powerful, and this dude with a gun shoots him. So
again, I think it's just a major plot device so Radu can say, "Oh no, I know it's you."
Yeah. So, I mean, it's still a good story, and the art's phenomenal, even if Donna's green.
Yeah. Oh hey. And is this the issue when Cal's like, "Oh yeah, sorry, I pushed my agent on you at the museum the other day, and he's like,
Oh,
"Oh
yeah.
no, don't you worry." He's like, "Radu knows how to make more things hot than just coffee."
Yeah, that was the previous issue, wasn't it?
I forget. Yeah, it was one of them.
I think
Yeah,
it
it
was
was,
yeah.
okay.
I don't think that was this issue.
Okay. Oh yeah, it might have been last issue. Oh yeah.
Radu. I don't know that we've seen Radu in a very long time.
I was gonna say, I don't know if we. Well, again, once this series ends, yeah, I don't know if there's ever. I mean, we don't see a ton of Cal's personal life after this series, so.
Well, and yeah, because pretty much once this series ends, you get the 4 Earth Green Lanterns, and they're all out it's all space.
I was gonna say, yeah, Cal's spending more time in space than on Earth, yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, Hal's on Earth for a while, but then all that ramps up into Sinestro Corps War, and then ultimately into Blackest Night. So.
Give us some more Cal Rayner, kids.
Well, we got him back in Dark Crisis finally, so that's a good thing.
That's true. We got everybody back, but we just need some Green Lanterns.
We got people back that are dead and in the Dark Sector, and
the Green Lanterns need their own thing. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting that Jeffrey Thorne one shot in November.
And I really want to see John's story, but I also, the Green Lanterns, Star Sapphires, the Blue Lanterns are all in a very different and weird place right now. That was, we're left at the end of the last series, and I feel like that there's a lot that needs to be explained, right?
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of I mean, we keep adding on more Earth Green Lanterns. I mean, we got Joe now too. So, hell, let's do 2 Green Lantern books. Come on.
Yeah, we have enough.
Remember I told you about those rumors? You know what? Let's make them all come true. Jeffrey Thorne gets a monthly Green Lantern book. Let's give Philip Kennedy Johnson a monthly Green Lantern book.
Yeah. I mean, we have... So the Green Lanterns book, which came out of Rebirth, was all about, Jessica and Simon, which was cool. And then you had Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, which was everybody else. And then, Joe got her, the Far Sector series, and she got brought in during Thorne's run, which was great, to bring her into the, the regular DC continuity, because Far Sector was kind of really its own thing, right? And
all right,
here's so many great characters.
And I was going to say, to make everyone happy, the Hal fans and the people who maybe don't like Hal. I mean,
not those crazy people.
Oh yeah, those crazy people. Yeah, but I was going to say one of the other rumors that Hal's going to be the Green Lantern in Justice League. Well, then how about we keep Hal on Earth? He has superhero adventures on Earth, and the rest of them can be off in space. So everyone can have whatever flavor Green Lantern you like. You can have it. If you like Hal Jordan, if you like adventures set on Earth, there's a book for you. If you like space stuff, there's at least another book over here.
Well,
although I would love to see Cal come back to Earth too.
This may sound heretical, I don't know, but I don't necessarily like Hal in the Justice League. I like him out in space, doing his thing out in space.
All right, let's switch it then. Cal Rayner in the Justice League, Cal Rayner on Earth.
There you go. Which I think would be good, but he's put his time in as a White Lantern and all these other things, so that's. And then you've got, I think Guy and John work best with the Corps. I think they've established that, since Rebirth, that's where they belong, and that's where they do the best is when they're with the Corps. And now we've got all these other characters. We've got Simon and Jessica, who, honestly, Jessica works really great in the Justice League. I haven't read those issues yet, but she's in a lot of them. And Simon is now kind of back on, or he's on OA with whatever it is he does now. There's so much we don't know about the new status quo.
Well, I'm trying to remember. I think that's where Jessica first appeared, was like New 52 Justice League.
Yeah, I think so. It's part of the Dark Side War, maybe.
something. Because I believe the first ring she got, I think it was, the Crime
First
Syndicate's
two.
Power
Yeah.
Rings ring. Yeah. So.
And honestly, I mean, and I really liked the annual that came out. Was that last year or was it this year? I don't remember at this point.
I can't remember.
Came out earlier this year, didn't it? Was it like
Mm,
8 months ago, 9 months ago, 8
it
months
might
ago?
have been this year. Yeah. Again, hold on. Let me see. I will search because they usually put the year, in it.
In the
somewhere.
title at this point. Yeah, I think it was
Green Lantern annual.
Green Lantern Annual 2022 is what I
I
thought
was
it
gonna
was.
say if it came out this year, it should be. Yep. Wait. Green Lantern. I know, it might just say Green Lantern. Or am I looking at the wrong thing? Oh no, it might have been 2021 because I'm seeing because there's a cover of Jessica as a Yellow Lantern. Yeah, 2021 annual. So.
Oh, it's 20. It's been, wow.
Well, you figure.
Okay, cool.
Well, you figure that the last series wrapped up in April. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep. Absolutely.
Good God.
But I thought that worked really well for that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
annual worked really well with her as taking a yellow power ring basically.
Oh, yeah. All right. I am opening the schedule. So, anything else before lay out the homework?
You got it, man.
All right. I don't know why I'm opening this. Yeah, next week it's going to be Green Lantern 121 through 124. Like I said, I think they try to retcon why Donna was green. We get the return of all right. We get the return of Effigy and the controllers. Maybe some other surprises too. And then in 2 weeks, Green Lantern 125 through 128. Like I said, I think 125 is Ron Mars's last, and then 26, 27, 28, I believe, are fill-ins.
And he doesn't come back until 176.
Yeah, it's like the last 6 issues of this series or so. So yeah,
I
somewhere
think
around
this
there.
one ends at 181.
I believe so. Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think you're right. 176. And then in 3 weeks, Green Lantern 80-page giant number 3 and annual number 9. So we're 1, 2, 3. Oh, so in 4 weeks, so in 1 month, we'll get the Green Lantern Circle of Fire.
Now that's Brian K. Vaughan, right?
I think so. We shall see.
Cool.
And then after that, we start the Judd Winnick run.
Wow, we're moving. We'll be through.
Moving on up.
We'll be through this series probably in what, 4 months?
Oh yeah. Let me hold on. I'll give you a date here. Well, yeah, like I say, yeah, by the end of April, we'll have this series done. And there's that JSA. We'll do 1 episode of some JSA issues because the Spectre shows up there, and then yeah, for the second week of May, we're gonna have Green Lantern Rebirth.
Nice.
You're less than a year away, buddy.
Yeah. And then we're in for some. I mean, this is good. Don't get me wrong, but Green Lantern, we're about to kind of enter a kind of a golden age of Green Lantern, I think, with Jeff Johns doing the writing and 2 books a month, and then up to 4 or 5 books a month at some point.
Let me tease you for next year: Rebirth, Ran Thanagar War, Infinite Crisis, an Ion series, 12 issues.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
written by a friend of the show.
Oh yes. Sinestro Corps.
Yeah.
There should be some Brave and the Bold issues with Hal, I believe. Around this time next year, we'll be getting to, well, maybe a few weeks later, but year 1. You were just talking about it.
Year 1. What do you mean?
Or is it? Wait. Is that Secret Origin or
Yeah, Secret Origin. Yeah, Secret
oh,
Origin.
that's like
Yeah,
year one? I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Because
Green
it
Lantern.
starts in Green Lantern 29, so that's Secret Origin.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I don't
Secret
know why I
Origin.
put
Yeah.
year one. Okay,
You just wanted to try to make me look bad. I know, man. I get it.
I try to make myself look bad. And then, like I said, we're gonna end next year with Blackest Night.
Wow.
Not even the full
That's
thing yet. We're kind of be like halfway when next year ends. Yeah.
that's the end of 2023.
Uh huh. Yeah, buddy.
It's a
That's
shame
right.
we don't plan. It's a shame we don't plan these things out.
I know. That's what I said. You know, they better start giving us more Green Lantern content, or we're gonna have to slow down, or maybe just do an episode like we used to do in the Quantum Zone.
Yeah. Well, there were much fewer issues of Quasar.
Yes. That's all right.
Unfortunately.
That's right. By the end of next year, we still won't have hit New 52. So
Yeah,
once we
we'll
hit
still
New
have.
52, it'll be like Green Lantern, Green Lantern Corps, Sinestro Corps,
Well, that's not even doing
Red Lantern.
brightest day.
Oh,
yet, you know?
yeah.
There's still a lot. That
yeah.
we still have a long way to go.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, if we ever get through it all, we there's still back issues we haven't hit yet. So
Oh yeah, we can
most of the
jump
Silver
back.
Age. Most of the Silver
We can jump back to the Silver Age and finish all those guys if we need to.
Heck yeah. Oh, we still need to make a decision on episode 100.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I think were we talking about possibly spotlighting some of the more known lanterns, you know, like Guy and John, and doing their first issues, maybe
Yeah, we
Cat
did.
Matui
I
and
told you, tell me what you want to do. We'll do it.
Sinestro. I mean, you know, Sinestro is such an awesome villain. He really is. And it's a shame that he was so great in the movie as Sinestro,
Yes.
but the rest of it was not as great. Is that a good way to describe that?
The rest of the movie?
Okay. We need a good Green Lantern movie.
Yes. All right. Are we done?
Mm-hmm.
All right, kiddies. All right. So, yes, next week, Green Lantern 121 through 124. Email us, Capes, your thoughts, CapesandLunatics at gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find Sector 2814 on Facebook, on Twitter. Go join the Green Lantern Facebook fan group. Find links to all the various social medias for all the DC and Marvel shows we do. And yeah, stay tuned. We're going to have some new stuff, some returning stuff in 2023 on the two feeds. So stay tuned. And again, everything now, everything then, everything goes up on YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can watch videos for everything. See that handsome devil Will already in crystal clear HD quality.
Yeah.
Smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
And most importantly, Patreon. Once again, we're paying for this out of our own pocket. Every little bit helps, but $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And because she loves our pain, superhero movie brackets, we will find the worst superhero movie of all time. The September episode is up. Lilith and I went solo. We did for The Spirit versus the Phantom.
I still think you've already found the worst
I know.
movie.
I had forgotten that that Frank Miller had written The Spirit for them for the screen and directed it. So it's a Frank Miller.
Yes, it is.
So yes, subscribe to the Patreon so you don't miss the October episode, Spawn vs. Meteor Man. Man, I'm really gonna have to rewatch that Meteor Man. I haven't seen that since the 90s.
I don't think I ever watched it, so I'm just gonna steer clear of that.
1993, and the special effects will bear that out.
Nice.
I believe he uses green energy though. So yes, subscribe to the Patreon or pick yourself up some Handy Dandy Capes Lunatics, Capes Lunatics Sidekicks merch Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And once again, hopefully we can free him from his interdimensional prison, Mr. Matt, rookie Matt Kona. Yes, find him all over social media at Matt Kona, MATTKONA. Number one Gnort superfan.
He gives me his bone. Fucking Miller. See you later, bunkies.
All right, Mr. Will Allred, master of the core, master of the quantum zone, the busiest man in podcasting and creator of
That's right.
comics. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Walred. That's at WALLRED at Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and other things that I've probably set up and forgot about. But you can also find my self-published comic, Crossover Division, the 4th issue funded on Kickstarter recently, and we'll be going to the printer shortly. And you can also find out more about Diary of Night, which is another book of mine, diaryofnight.com. And if you like hearing me annoy, actual, professional podcasters, you can find me also hanging out with writer Kevin Joseph on a podcast called Explain Yourself, where we sit down and talk to comic book Kickstarter creators when their projects are live on Kickstarter. It's a lot of fun. We do it Friday nights late. And if you love Quasar, and let's face it, who doesn't love Quasar? Then you can find out all kinds of information about Quasar at the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org.
I'll put it in my navel.
Yeah, boys, you look at the party. I love the party. I hope it's going somewhere nice. They aren't even attempting to enter our orifices.
I love
Seems like
that.
I'm getting packaged every other day. They aren't even attempting to enter our orifices.
I cannot believe, 1, that got written, 2, got approved,
In a
and
code
3
comic.
and 3 got printed in a code approved comic.
The 90s. The 90s.
Star Blast. Yay.
They're like, it's Star Blast. No one's still reading.
We didn't even get the numbering right on it.
All right, kids. Come back next time. Green Lantern 121 through 124. Again, it's going to be trippy. We get some effigies, some controllers.
Some green Wonder Girls. Green Troyas, sorry. I am curious. I'm going to have to check the letter columns out to see if I can find out. Oops, we made a mistake.
Push these buttons, kids. All right, come back next time. And remember, who knows who your dad has met in his past. Good night.
That's right.